Hello everyone, and welcome back to Deck Specs Modifications. Today we got 5 decks front and center, including Wicked Gods, Red Dragon Resonators, Galaxy Dragon Rulers, Cyber Dragon, and Crystal Beast. Of course, each has been modified in some way or another. So without further ado, here we go, starting off with the easiest to explain, Galaxy Dragon Rulers. I don't even have to open the deck box for this one, as I only took cards out of the deck rather than put cards in. I'd taken out the Rank Up Magic Variance Force, the number 101 Silent Arc, the Chaos number 101 Silent Dark, and the Chaos Exceeds Burying Hope, but don't worry, they're being used in my newest deck, which you'll get specs on pretty soon. Moving on over to Cyber Dragons. Swapped out a Parasicroid for a more useful extra deck monster. This guy right here. Here's Varog, the Mechanical Dawn. Two light machines are its fusion materials. Sorry about the fuzziness there. Basically, when it's fusion summoned, it can recover a fusion spell. Great for recycling those fusion spells that litter the deck a bit. And it's got a negate on spell trap effects to boot. Not bad for a fusion with no attack and 2800 defense. At least it's a nice negation wall. Next one's a bit of a controversial addition in Crystal Beasts, but if you might recall, Snake Eyes is my most hated archetype, but some cards in it I give an exception. Like this fella, the infamous Snake Eyes Flamberge Dragon. I saw potential in this guy for Crystal Beasts due to his ability to put monsters from the grave into the Stone Trap Zone. Great for recovering those Crystal Beasts that get sent to the graveyard. It can easily set up for some Rainbow Dragon plays. It's the level 1 Snake Eyes that are on my hit list for axing Link Karibo. Stepping it up a notch with 2 new cards in these Wicked Gods build. A new pull from Age of Overlord. Dark Hole Dragon. And yes, Dark Hole as well. Can't be destroyed by card effects. Can be special summoned if one of your monsters is destroyed by a card effect that doesn't target it. And it searches Dark Hole. Plus, being a dark attribute, thought it fit the deck well. Of course, this deck continues to grow. Now at 48 cards, it's gonna be massive. Effectively my second largest deck behind Sacred Beast at this point. Onwards to good old Red Dragon Resonators as our final deck of the evening. These are all main deck additions. The cards swapped out were 2 copies of Phantom King Hydride, as I really didn't need 3 of him. First on the docket, we have a new arrival from Raid to the Abyss again. Cursed Fire King Doomburst. A little attack reduction on the opponent, attack boost for our guys, can be special summoned if you control a tuner monster. That seems pretty resourceful, even for a level 3 with 1600 attack. Definitely a slight upgrade to Hydride. The rest were more cards to help me against meta decks. The first of the 2 new additions, Called by the Grave. You probably know this guy for being notorious at stopping hand traps. And of course, to help with those field down effects, I threw in this guy, Dark Ruler No More. Although, in exchange for negating all face-up opposing monster effects, the no damage trade-off is pretty iffy, considering this deck likes to hit hard and quick. But that's about it. The deck I'll be going over. Her next is a interesting one that I've had on the mind for a bit. And let's just say it's themed after another Barian. I'll let you guys guess who. Maybe the cards I mentioned could give you it away. But anyways, see you then on the next episode of Deck Specs.